What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are jumping back in Farming Simulator 22 here, and we are actually going to be upgrading our lawn care setup on the survival challenge here. For those of you that may have missed it, we did start building a lawn care company on here where we're actually mowing grass and doing landscape jobs. Well, today is the day. We got our power stroke here and we're going to go over to the store, and I've got a major upgrade for my lawn care company. It's going to be pretty sweet, as well as you're going to get to check out some of the other equipment. Oh, there's a deer running right over there. It scared me. I thought it was a giant dog, but now it's an actual deer. Must have spooked him over there in the woods. But anyway, let's go over and get to the store. So here we are at the store, and you can see some of the mowers sitting out right there. But we are going to be buying another mower as well as a much bigger trailer, and it's going to be more of a permanent setup trailer for our lawn care company. So here is the trailer. Check it out. We do have a dovetail trailer, tandem axle, and it does have a little dump box on it, which I'm very excited about. It does have a gooseneck connection on it to where we can really load it down with a lot of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and back it up, get it connected here. Now what's cool is it does have two tandem axle 7,000 pound axles, so I can tow about 14,000 pounds with this trailer, which is quite a lot of weight. So I could put a couple of scoops of rock in the back there. Go ahead and drop the trailer down. I could put a couple of scoops of rock in the back here and maybe even haul my small skid steer on here. But the main thing is this will be for our leaf cleanups as well as doing our dethatching and just hauling overgrown yards. But we'll be able to haul the grass clippings and stuff in here and be able to compost that. So anyways, let's check out some of the equipment here. So check this out. This is a pretty sweet mower here, but we are not buying that one right now. Look at that beast. 72 inch with tracks on the back. Man, that's insane. So compared to these two, the one we're actually buying looks pretty small. So it's actually this one right here. So we're going to be buying it as well as it does come with a bag grass catcher. Let's go ahead and give her a try. Fire it up. So not only does it have a grass catcher on it, 42-inch deck, but it does also have these nice wheels. So these are run flats, so very expensive. We're going to go ahead and load this up, and we are going to go to our first property. Go ahead and drive on up here just like this. We're going to head out to our very first property and cut some grass. Alright, we got it up here. We're going to run some straps across it. One strap right there should be pretty good. And the one thing we still have left to do, actually, we're going to run by our house and grab the weed eater, but then we are going to go straight to the first property that we're going to mow. Alright, and here it is. This is actually the very first property that we got. We're going to mow this property. This is a bigger one. As you can see, it'll actually go right down by that tree line all the way up to the back fence around that. Around that garage back there, around the building, and so on and so forth. It is quite overgrown and all these weeds. This customer does want me to bag this grass. Alright, so we got the weed eater off here. We're going to go ahead and fire her up. And we're going to go ahead and start by weed eating around all the obstacles just like this right here. So for those of you that may have missed the first time I did this, we did it with our smaller setup. We had just our push mower, and we've really kind of helped snowball our company. Now, also for those of you that didn't know this is actually exactly what I used to do for a living. I actually used to mow grass. I owned a lawn care and landscape company, and this is exactly how I started it. I had a little push mower in the bed of my truck, and then I was able to finally snowball my way up to a bigger zero-turn mower. So anyways, getting all this weed eating around the house here, trying to get all of it just like that. And I'm excited to try out the new mower for the very first time. And we're going to go ahead and get around this here so I don't get too close to that little brick ledge there. One thing I learned doing this business for myself in real life was don't take shortcuts because it costs you more in the long run. Nice little story I had back when I was cutting grass for myself. I tried to get as close as I possibly could to a manhole cover at an apartment complex I used to mow at. I tried to get as close to it as I could so I could save myself some trimming, not realizing that I was going to end up hitting it. So I ended up hitting that manhole cover, and I destroyed the manhole cover as well as I absolutely destroyed my blades and spindle on the mower. It ended up being about a $500 mistake. All because I tried to take a shortcut. If I would have just left it alone, it would have been absolutely fine. And I would have got it and saved my time too, just by using the trimmer. So that's what I try to do now. I try to make sure I don't take any shortcuts even in this game here, and I try to get around all obstacles with the trimmer as much as I can. So we're not going to take shortcuts and damage our stuff in this. At least that's my plan anyway. Get that. One good thing about this property that we picked up here for mowing contract, this property is pretty easy. There's only a couple of things that you actually have to worry about trimming around. There's not any fence line or anything like that. You just have a couple of these trees. And some of these trees are actually on the neighbor's line, but we're going to actually trim around this one just because we're going to get on the mower and we'll mow down here. So we're going to go ahead and walk this back over to the truck. I believe we got everything, and then we're going to unload that mower and try her out. I'm very excited. Put this baby down right here. Release the strap, and then we'll get on the mower. Fire her up. And drive her down off the ramps here. Alright, just like that. And we'll lower the mower, drop it down, start her up. Alright, so let's give this a try. Oh yeah, this is going much faster than I anticipated. Oh wow, I probably should have stopped so I didn't kick up dust in that guy. But oh yeah, the bags are, you can actually see when the sun hits it just right. There you go. The bags are actually doing very well. It's going to fill up pretty fast, it looks like. We're already, just on this overgrown spot here, we're already more than halfway full. So we're about to have to go dump. Just like that, we're going to come to a stop. Just like that, those bags are full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back it up to there and load it in. Just like that, I got it unloaded in there. So we're going to continue cutting down this overgrown part here anyways. Around the trees and everything, making myself dizzy. So far I got to say this mower is actually going pretty fast and it's definitely making quick work of this, especially with that loading wagon. Alright, so now that we got the overgrown part mowed and collected, we're going to go ahead and start with the not overgrown part. And on the blades here, and get to mowing down. We're pretty much going to go over just to the tree line. And now we'll go straight up to that tree line right there. Got a little crooked. We're going to have to duck our heads here, going under the tree. Watch the deck. Perfect, just like that. This is actually quite satisfying to do. Now this mower is mowing very, very quickly, so I suspect we'll be able to get this job done very, very quickly. So we're going to go ahead and continue to do the outline of the property, just like this right here, all the way over to that power line pole. Now that power line pole is on the neighbor's side is what I was told, but we're going to go straight down, just like this here. That's looking really good. Now that we got the property outline, we're going to go ahead and stop right here, turn the blades off, keep from throwing anything up on him. Give him a little head nod there. You're very welcome. Mowers can be very dangerous, you know, you can always hit a rock and end up hitting somebody or, you know, getting dust on people. I try to have respect for people, and I've always done that, even in my real career of doing lawn care. So again, we're going to continue to cut the outline of the house here, going into the backyard, and then we'll start going up and down patterns. I gotta say, I'm absolutely digging this mower. It's knocking this out pretty quickly. It's a pretty fast mower. Now this is just an entry-level residential mower. It just so happens to have very expensive wheels on it. It's the run flat twills, as they're called. But anyways, it's definitely knocking this out pretty quickly. Alright, now we're just about back where we started here. Now we're going to continue our up and down patterns. I'm trying to straighten this path up here that I may have missed. And coming up on the tree, go ahead and duck our head, get underneath those branches. I can just feel that scraping our necks. Do our little 3-point turn pattern here. Go right back on down the next path. Continue to keep that going pretty much the whole rest of the way there. Back it up, keep going down. I did disconnect the discharge chute on the side to where I am not collecting grass anymore. I'm just mowing it. The bagger system is still on the mower, we're just not collecting it as of this time. Now I did talk to this customer about potentially doing some kind of landscaping for them. They're wanting to put a garden in front of the house there, and I think that's a great idea. So we'll see if we can end up getting that job. That'll be a really good one to do. Anyway, going on up and down. Now, one game I think I may enjoy, I can't really decide, but that's Lawn Mowing Simulator. Now, I know this game here in Farming Simulator, doing the lawn mowing here, I do enjoy doing this. This is a lot of fun to me. I think this game, playing it in here, is a little bit better because I can kind of control more so as to what I'm doing in terms of mowing and which yards, and I can bag it and things like that. The lawn mowing simulator game, you don't really have that kind of freedom. It's more of just straight up mowing. So I don't know if I'll like that or not, but it does look pretty cool as somebody that does enjoy mowing yards still. Hit the electrical box up here, back her up. Not hitting it. Now back when I did my company, these run flat wheels that I actually have on the side of this, man, I would almost kill for them. I would do almost anything for her to get those wheels. They are very expensive. They're about 1,100 bucks. I can't remember if it's 1,100 bucks for two or 1,100 bucks each. I think it's 1,100 bucks for the both of them, if I remember right. But I mean, they're worth their weight in gold because you don't have to worry about ever going flat again. Which for somebody that has actually lost a good bit of time because of flat tires, that can definitely be worth it. Not just the sense of the cost of a tire, but worth it in the sense of that's downtime that you're not making money and you're missing out on. So one of the very next videos you guys are going to see actually will be me doing some landscaping jobs here for this customer as well as a couple other customers I have. But we're going to be doing lots of upgrades very, very soon. I'm planning on probably buying... I'm definitely going to need to buy a bigger tractor than just my little John Deere garden tractor that we've been using. I'm definitely going to buy something bigger than that for working out on the farmland out. So that'll be really interesting. I think you guys are going to enjoy that. But we are getting very close to actually getting livestock out there. I think you guys are going to like to see the livestock build. As we get the livestock, we're going to start doing a lot of other stuff in the game. So we're going to have everything to do with livestock as well as just growing our farm. As you guys know, this is a survival challenge, so I'm at least trying to roleplay this as realistic as possible and make it kind of challenging for me. So far I'd say we're doing really good considering we started with a home loan and not much anything else. Finish up this little patch right here. Alright, go ahead and turn the mower off, or at least shut the blades off. And let's raise the deck. And we'll back this up on our trailer here. Just like that right there. Shut her down. Run my strap across. Perfect. Get my leaf blower out. And we'll blow off the driveway, blow off the sidewalk here from any of the debris, grass debris that may have came down on the sidewalk. Even though I'm walking out on the road, I'm trying to be cautious. Blow everything back in the grass. This will be one that we're definitely going to keep up with. No cars are coming, so we're still good. I go down the driveway here. It'd be really cool if somebody were to create a mod that was actually capable of having leaves. So like actually having a fall season where the leaves would actually fall from these trees. So you know that they fall off, but it would be cool to actually have like physical leaves on the ground and make it like a texture, like an orange grass texture almost. And just make it be able to clean it up. I guess really that's all you need to do is make grass, the texture of grass, just change the color to orange and only put it like around trees. I don't know how that would work. I'm not a mod creator by any means. I wish I was. That'd be cool though. But somebody with a little bit more knowledge can help me out on that one. So as you guys can actually see right in here, let me jump up here. We did get a lot of grass clippings just from that spot right there. So that is impressive. We're going to go ahead and turn out of here and head back to our property as I run over that sidewalk there. And we're going to dump this grass off in our silage bin. Alright, now that we got back home, I am going to go ahead and unload the lawnmower here. And we're going to end up having to try and find a new home for the trailer. One thing's for sure, I'm actually going to park this and I'm going to list it and probably sell that because we do have our heavy duty trailer now. So this one's not really going to be needed anymore. So I'm going to actually park this at a more convenient spot on the corner. Probably down there. Hopefully it's going to grab more attention. And we're going to list it for sale. And in terms of the grass that's still left in the mower from that last section, I am going to go ahead and dump it right here on the ground. That'll work good because I'll be able to pick that up easily and put it in the composter there for the next batch. So that's going to work great. So I'd say for now I'm going to go ahead and park this mower in the garage right next to our other mower there. Just like that for now. We'll leave it there just like that. Now I'm very excited about the very next time that I do end up mowing. We're going to mow quite a good bit more in one of the next upcoming videos. I've got to say one thing, I do really enjoy this setup. This is going to be a killer setup and pretty fun to use, as you guys can see how it dumps there just like that. So I actually really dig this a lot. Between that trailer and this mower, absolutely combined, make an absolutely awesome setup. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash that like button. And consider subscribing if you haven't already. I do really enjoy making this kind of content, and I hope you guys do too. Please consider subscribing, and hey, I will see you guys in the very next video. See you guys.